So hey guys, just a quick update. I've just rocked up at the place where I'm going to go grab a new AC compressor for this and some roof racks. It's a bit confusing where I am, but I'm pretty sure I'm at the right place. So I'm going to park up, go grab the compressor and roof racks. I think I'll just chuck them in the car and then go from there. Cool. Alright, we're back. There is our compressor. That's what we need. These are the roof racks. They're in pretty average condition. I think I'm just going to chuck them on. I think they're just a stock part. I might paint them or whatever. We'll chuck the roof racks on and we'll get started on that. They look pretty G. They can definitely use a respray, but to be honest, I'm probably just gonna put some trim stuff on them to make it looking black. Heaps happy with it. I don't have the keys, so a screwdriver shoved in there just works just to lock these in place. I'm still waiting on getting WRX one of these, which just sticks out a bit better, and this is faded as shit, so yeah, very happy with that purchase. I think they're factory ones, they're not dying anywhere. We also have something else pretty special that I picked up just then, so we might open that real quick and then get on to doing the AC. This is something I've been eyeing off buying for quite a long time actually. I just happened to be at the shop where I got those weird Allen key Torx bits. But this was selling out, so I figured why not? I need a new one anyway, so let's open this up and I'll show you what it is. So I've already kind of got started on taking the AC compressor out, which is here. I'm going to leave all the lines and everything attached because I'm just replacing the compressor. I think it's pretty straightforward. There's just a couple of bolts there, a couple of bolts here. I think time lapse. Cool, so everything is back together except for the covers. Belts are all done up. So what we're going to do is we're going to start the car, make sure battery's charging everything because I've played with pretty much everything here, so we'll make sure there's no funny things going on. We'll turn the AC on and make sure that this spins, so when they're seized, this will pretty much just, this is like an electromagnet, so the pulley will spin, but this clutch plate here will just stop. So yeah, we're going to start it and make sure everything works. Okay, car's on. The AC is not on yet, so we'll turn it on. I just want to make sure everything's cool. So we'll turn the AC on now, and hopefully that thing will start spinning and not stop. So it's not spinning, but I think it's because there's no gas in the system. It turns itself off automatically. So I'm going to bypass the relay with this and see what happens. Okay, that looks like a working AC. So we're going to put all the covers back now. We're pretty much done, and I'll book in for a regas, like probably now actually, and see when they can get me in. Cool. Alright, it's a new day. Pretty excited to be working on this thing again. We got quite a bit done yesterday with my Subaru, getting the compressor done. First I want to get onto the subframe bushers because that's fairly straightforward. I think should only take 10 to 20 minutes. Just so it's done and I can stop having it sitting there on the bench. Hopefully not too long, but I've realised I've got to paint my windscreen wipers too, which have been sitting in the corner primed, so we'll see how much we get done, but we'll start with the subframe bushes. So let's get everything set up and go from there. I think these are pretty straightforward. I might watch the install video again, but they kind of just slip in, or the top one slip in, and then yeah, so I'm pretty sure GK Tech make a pretty in-depth video on how to do it. It doesn't take long, so let's get started. Cool, so step one is to just support the subframe with the jack, and then undo all the bolts, drop the subframe a little bit, and slip in the collars. Yeah, it's quite straightforward, so we'll get onto it. Okay, we got them in. You can see those shiny black things there. Yeah, it wasn't actually that hard. It was basically just a matter of loosening the bolts, dropping the subframe with the jack, and jacking it in. The hardest point was this dumb bracket that's there. Now we're gonna torque it. I think it was like something like 90 Newton meters, so we'll get the torque wrench and do that. Okay, so update time, guys. We are back from the wheel alignment, and car drives mint. I didn't actually get any footage of in the car because my GoPro's died. I'll show you the camber on the front. Yeah, that is 6 degrees negative camber on the front, 0 degrees tow, and I'm not sure how much caster. I think it was like 7 or 8 degrees caster, which is excellent. On the rear we have gone for 2 degrees negative camber, 0 degrees tow, and whatever the tensional traction one is. The wheel's a bit dirty because of brake pads, but yeah. Heaps happy with how it's come out. Drives really good. Yeah, just gonna figure out the tyre wear on the front, because 5 or 6 degrees negative camber on the front is gonna be a bit much, but we'll just monitor tyre wear, rotate front to rear. I think that would be the best bet. But I think we're gonna wrap this video up. A few things I still got to do is tuck the wiring harness. In the future, like, I want to get a 2-way LSD in the rear. That'll be much later on. A clutch in the future, so there's definitely still things to do, but for now I think the install videos are gonna come to a slow because there's not too much left to install. I'm at the point where the car drives really nice and I kind of just want to keep it like that and enjoy it, not have it break down. I fixed the power steering leak. I had to just cut a line, get it bead rolled, plumb it back, so yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy the car, I reckon. Still a lot to do on the Subaru. I want to get the heating done in this. That's probably a big thing. I'm gonna have to take the dash out to get the heater core replaced because it gets really cold up here and I'd really love a heater. And this AC needs to be regassed too, so I got 2 cars with no AC, so yeah. Yeah, I think we'll leave this video here. Let me know if you guys want to see any particular content. I do plan to go to the track, especially with this alignment. I don't really want to go driving on the streets. The ride height is a little bit higher than I would like, but we're gonna have to make it do because it doesn't rub or scrape, so if I go any lower I'm gonna run into issues. Yeah, awesome. Catch you guys in the next one.